Hello, hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm joined tonight by, of course, the one and only JJ LeCoux.
I'm hiding out, man.
Are we talking? Do we have to call you like PP LeCoux now? Is it because you don't own a JLC Reverso anymore, or I don't know?
I don't know, man. I gotta see if my
Maybe
new
we should come up
nickname
with a
sticks.
new nickname. I don't know. I like JJ LeCoux, and we got the one and only, the captain from New Jersey. There we go. Not from New York. He's from Jersey. What are we wearing tonight, fellas? I've got, of course, the one and only, the Bruce Wayne on.
I can only turn on my camera for a second because I
And
don't want to give up the leads.
Two-tone root beer, and the date. My goodness, the Rolex only panel. You'd think that's all we care about on this show is Rolex.
blue chips. Stick with the blue chips.
Right, we're just having a stock discussion, right? Stick to the blue chips, baby. Stick to the blue chips. We got Perth Luxury in the chat saying he upvoted. I'm sure we'll get some more fellas in the chat. We got about 12 viewers. We just went live. I wanted to talk about a couple of watches. We got Wings and Watches saying he upvoted, just got in. Hope everyone is doing well. Likewise. Mostly a couple independents I wanted to talk about with the captain, the one and only. The first one, I don't know if you saw this one in New York, but I guess you'll let me know. So it's an Armin Strom. It's the Gravity Equal Force. Now this is, in my opinion, very interesting watch because it's got that cool kind of 3-bridge layout, those kind of finger bridges. And then at the top, at around like what is usually 1 o'clock about, that's actually a micro rotor, if you see that. Now, this one in particular is special because it's got a Cari dial, which is, I mean, anything with Cari is usually collectible. Obviously, the pattern is super nice, looks great. And, these are pretty reasonable, actually. They're steel, so they're not, super expensive. We're talking ultimately about 22,000 US retail. Now, what's interesting is these are pretty soft on the secondary market, to be fair. If you look at them on the secondary, there's one right here. Let me pull this up. There's a blue dial. It's all about the blue dial. 20,000 Canadian. Hold on, let's put that in USD. I should have done this beforehand. All you guys are USD fikers.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do the math.
16,000 US.
Oh, it's even better.
Armin Strom. I think that's a
wait.
great
Those pictures are good.
You get a beautiful independent, something super unique, and I think this is really gorgeous.
That's a nice watch. What is this? What is this guy? Armin Strom?
Yes.
Very nice, very nice.
Armin Strom. So
we got McLovin in the chat.
What's
Hello,
the background on this guy?
We got No Fold saying what's good in the hood. Hello, hello, No Fold. We got Jeff Lane in the chat. Hello, Jeff Lane. We got that's JJ.
Yeah, that was accidental. I went to do it online.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Tax filers, get your filings in.
I didn't realize that was
tax
yours.
day, April 15th.
Yes, yeah. We got some watch puns saying hi from Israel. He upvoted. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. And we got Toyota Mo with the first super chat of the night. Thank you very much, Toyota Mo, with the $20 saying
coming in hard.
Not as clever as JJ's super chat fund. Yeah. There's no bells over here. There's unfortunately, no cash register sounds. Only I can do it. Ka-ching, like the other night. God, don't make me do that. But yeah, I love JJ. JJ's stream is really like a hangout. It's where the fellas come and hang out. I already said this. I think JJ's stream is the best out of anybody, to be honest. I have no shame in saying that. But yeah, Armin Strom.
It's all about the leads, Marco. You got to just shut your camera off, and everything else will work itself out.
Great. By the way, I'm going to drop the link. If you want to join us, Mo, it would be a pleasure to host you. What do you think, Cap? Did you get to see Armin Strom at the New York Watch Show?
No, I probably walked right past the booth.
God damn it.
Probably walked right past the booth. So Armin Strom, Swiss made or no? Because I know nothing about them.
I believe they are Swiss. Yes, they should be Swiss.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, the green obviously pops out. I think the blue is, obviously much more popular, if you will. I don't know if this watch is up my alley, though, to be honest with you.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's definitely an avant-garde design, if you will.
It's kind of in that MB&F Grubel. I mean, at a much lower price point, obviously. Right. Because you have the, it's kind of open worked, right?
Mm-hmm.
which is really nice to see the movement. And I'm looking for that micro rotor. I guess it's right under that bridge at the top.
Yeah, you get it displayed right at the top, and the barrel is
Pretty cool.
right at the bottom.
Yeah,
I think it's an interesting layout.
Telling me there's hand finishing in this?
Yeah, I think there is definitely some hand finishing. Although at 22,000, I think it's mostly machine finish. JJ, let me ask you, what do you think, man?
I like it. I think it's a cool watch. Would I personally buy one? Probably not. But I find it interesting. I do like it. It's just not really up my alley.
Fair enough. We got Anthony C in the chat saying, "What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us." By the way, thank you very much again, Mo, for the $20 super chat. Very kind of you. We got BT Bossman saying, "Evening, gents. Hello, hello. Hope you are doing well." Wings and Watches says, "There's an AD here in Toronto. They have some wild pieces. Also look like the MBNF for sure." Yeah, they're definitely out. I wouldn't say they're like MBNF, but they're definitely like, they're unique in the same sense that MBNF is unique. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can compare them, right?
Yeah, the designs are very. There's nobody else making designs like these. We got Jay saying this watch is shit. It's shit. It's shit.
Yeah, I don't know if
there's no meteorite dial here. This is
Blondie.
Is it the Cermet? The Cermet? The Cermet? The meteorite? We got McLovin with the $2.80. Thank you very much. Saying, "Captain, did he get Blondie's digits?" What's the story with this cat? I'm a little lost.
I was in JJ mode, very covert. It was basically a covert op, and yeah, this woman, this lady, Blondie appeared on a stream.
Okay,
somewhere in the metaverse, and it all ended with her doing a 360 off of a couch. McLovin saw the whole thing. He was active in the chat.
All righty. Well, I guess since we do have McLovin, by the way, McLovin, you still haven't given us our Royal Oak price update. But the next one I want to bring up is actually a story about the Royal Oaks. These are two new releases.
Frosted,
now, I think they're starting off actually as Japan-only limited editions. They're panda dials with frosted gold case and bracelet. Gentlemen, what do we think?
You know, I was never a huge fan of the frosting. I know we went over this a while back, right? When the frosted model, I forgot who makes them.
Oh yes, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
The woman, I forgot who the woman is that specializes it, but I don't know. Just a little. It looks a little feminine to me. It's not something I really love.
Fair enough. I mean, I guess if The Rock does pull it off, though, I think we can all kind of pull it off, if you will.
The Rock.
Now, I saw a Watch Eric do a video on YouTube on the frosted. He wasn't loving the frosting either because it's kind of halfway. It's kind of not all the way blinged out, and it's not completely plain.
So I was speaking to that troll Peruka because he actually got to see one of these in person since he lives in Switzerland. By the way, shout out to MJ King. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. He said it's actually a very weird feeling whenever you're touching that watch. So the way they get that right is they hammer the metal, right? So each spot will have like a different depth to it. So when you're touching it, you feel like the different depths to the metal. So it's like almost grainy, like sandpaper.
Right. So I don't know how I would feel about that though. Like if you're
feeling weird, he
watch
said it. He's
graininess.
Yeah, it feels like sandpaper when you pick it up because of that, which is interesting.
So I'll tell you what. Couple things. So this is frosting. So it's hand chiseled by one person.
Like yes, somebody takes one person, not a chisel, but it's
one hand, one person, like one watch.
That basically, hammers a pattern.
So every watch is unique in some respect.
Correct.
Even though
the case and bracelet will be unique. Yes.
I like my frosting on like frosted flakes. Cake, like icing, like frosting on like a cake. I think you got either go full bust down, or none. I want a full bust down AP.
Tab wants the AP on bust down.
Yeah, you know what's interesting? The AP, there was one, I think for about 100,000. chronograph Panda. I just saw it, I thought, on one of these sites. I don't know if it was all gold, which looked tremendous. I was like, wow, that's a great watch.
Mm-hmm. We got Toyotomo saying he's still at work, working the OT. Yes, he's got a new hobby to fund, aka the frag. Yeah, he's down bad, man. He is addicted to the frags. The only one that's worse, I think, is Perth. Perth already has like 12 fragrances, guys, and these are all like expensive, like Creeds, Parfums de Marley.
Enough for 5 lifetimes.
My goodness.
Nah, yeah. Perth is a wild man. I don't know what he's doing.
Madness, absolute
well,
madness.
Toyota's going with that high-end Creed. What is it? The pure which one did he just get? Pure Cologne? No.
Pure White Cologne?
Pure White.
Yeah.
I might get a boost down bottle of that Pure White.
I've never tried Pure White. I do have to go nose it. It's hello
nice.
To Bezos in the chat. Thank you for joining. Mo says, I've never seen one in real life. Looks like something I won't be attracted. Yeah, likewise. I don't think I would like it. McLovin says that 15,500 black, 92,600. Ooh, so they're starting to come down. We saw these at 94,000 at one point.
I gotta tell you, I saw one on Chrono 24 in the US. It said new, box and papers at 76 something. So I don't know.
There we go.
At 92 must be an average of ridiculously high and something like normal.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with what Cap is saying there.
Ooh, let's see this. Addis says, in France, but got great news. I have the AP 26715. Let's pull it up.
Oh, I got to see this.
5 on the way. Oh.
38.
Oh. That's a 37 millimeter Royal Oak Chrono, which I think is the sweet spot, to be honest with you. I think this is going to be amazing because 37 mil, smaller case size, is going to be huge in Asia. They got the smaller wrists.
I thought that was 38.
No, that's the 26315.
Oh.
Yeah, beautiful watch. It probably would be a little too small for my wrist. To be fair, at 37, I think I would need a couple of millimeters on this one. It's going to wear big, though. This will wear like a 39.
Yeah, I tried the 15450, which is the 37 mil chrono. I think this fits amazing. This is as good as it gets, in my opinion. I think it's amazing. Toyotomo, yeah, you're doing it the right way. He's saying he's buying up a lot of samples. That's the way to get into fragrances, to be honest. Just sample as many as you can. See, that's the one mistake I did. I started buying bottles, but really you should start with samples and just get a nose for things. Otherwise, you like the boosty fragrances.
Marco, I just sent you a barrage of photos.
Okay, we got the timepiece spider monkey with the $1 super chat with a super sticker. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that.
Very nice.
Oh, Marco, with that other AP that you brought up, the Chrono.
Yes.
Did that have the 50th anniversary rotor? Do you know? Are they coming out?
No, they won't have the 50th anniversary rotor.
Okay.
You want me to pull these photos up, JJ?
If you run out of things you want to pull up, we could do that.
I'll pull them up.
You got someone backstage?
We got joining us. Speaking of boosties, Mr. GMT. Hello, buddy.
I heard you were talking about boosting this, so I thought I'd jump on. How's that? What's going on?
Did your butthole twinge a little bit just now?
Actually, it was my knob.
Oh, okay.
Oh, boy. Let's not get him started. Turbo says, JJ Creed Royal Oud 9 See, that's the one I just can't get on. I need to re-smell it. Honestly, there's a ton of fragrances I need to smell again.
So I know Mo knows his stuff, man,
See, because the problem is, JJ, I smelled a lot of these when I had a more inexperienced nose, but now that I'm getting the feel for things, I really should be smelling them.
That was a couple weeks ago. Now he's ready.
Yeah. The development is.
That wasn't a couple weeks ago. It was a couple.
That's like nuke. Isn't that like
I haven't
nuclear
smelled
fission?
Creed
How
Royal
it
Oud since like the summer
rapidly goes.
Yeah. What's up,
we got Big Sal in the chat. Hello, Sal. Thanks for joining us. Addis says it's 38 millimeters. I got no shot with the 41, according to my sales. So to be honest with you, I do prefer the 38 mil anyways. The smaller size just wears better, in my opinion.
Yeah, I knew that. It was that chronograph. That's like the one Beth T has, the white with the blue subdials.
It might be, actually. Yeah, it might be. It might be. If it's because the 26715, that is 37 millimeters, as far as I know. The one that's 38 is this one, the 26315, I believe it is. This would be the 38 millimeter, and this is probably the one that Beth T has, if I am correct, would be this one right here, right?
Right. I thought this was.
Yep,
I thought they were all
But this
38.
is 38 millimeters.
Right.
Maybe he just confused the reference. We got the rancher joining us. Hello, buddy. How's it going?
All right.
Pretty good. Well, I noticed you were showing the Armin Strom earlier.
You like the Armin Strom?
No.
It's actually really nice. Got like Cari dial. I think it's super interesting, but these guys are not into it. Tomo asking what's on the skin. What is on the skin?
Well, Bill Sanders was actually showcasing it previously, but even though I don't like it, it never hurts to learn about something. Is the way
It's nice. It is nice.
On skin, I have, I think I have Green Irish Tweed, but today it was weird because it was giving off an homage reflection man vibe. So I'm thinking,
Actually, I'm gonna put some on.
did I just, miss what I sprayed myself with, or is my GIT morphing into reflection man?
Oh, do you have them next to each other? Maybe there's some osmosis going on.
Anything's possible, but
What's osmosis?
I don't know.
Explain that for the newbies.
You gotta Google it.
Yeah, I don't know what it
they
is.
should smell nothing alike. And then I was thinking, did I get a bad bottle of GIT?
It's a process that molecules pass through like a semi-permeable membrane.
I'm pretty sure I've
Maybe
got that
even
bottle
more
from the
confused than
boutique.
Like pretty much like if you slept on your math book, if your teacher said you were going to learn that through osmosis.
Okay, gotcha.
Understand that now better.
So Addis says it's 38 mil, his Royal Oak.
Right.
I got
So
no
that's what I'm
trouble.
thinking. It
41,
must be the
right,
26315,
41's.
not the 715.
I remember a couple of years ago, they said the same thing to me. They had the white dial or whitish silver dial Royal Oak 37 that they wanted to sell. I think it was 37, right?
Mhm.
37 or 38. And I just said it was too small.
All right, I do got to talk about this. I wanted to bring this one up because I brought it to the Cap's attention.
Yes.
The one and only Toyota Mo's favorite brand, Urban.
Oh, that should say reserved. Why? I wonder why it's not saying reserved, man.
Why it was reserved?
Oh, wait. Let me change my avatar real quick.
Yeah, Rancher knows a thing or two about Urban Jurgensen, given the fact he owns one. But these are, in my
No,
opinion,
it's not
really
reserved.
nice.
Those.
But these have gotten expensive, to be honest. Hold on one second. Let me refresh. So these were selling around 15 US, and now they're about 18 US. So they've gone up like actually quite a bit considering, what they are. Now, I was speaking with Cap. I still don't understand what Urban is doing because we're 2 months into the year and they've announced 0 watches, and they stopped production on all of their watches. So it makes no sense. Like for 2 months, they basically made no income because they just stopped making watches.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand it, but Cap, what do you think about this one? I think this is a great. It's got the teardrop lugs, that Grenache dial, the observatory hand.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a beautiful watch. This is, this is the Alfred, right, in 42, and then they make one in 40 mil from just the basic research I did yesterday. And so the guy, I don't know if his name is Watch Sci-Fi. I should give him the proper call out on YouTube. Let me go to my history, but I'll get back to Ari G. So he said that basically Urban Jurgensen, when they were acquired by Kari Voutilainen, they basically said, we're selling all of our inventory. We're blowing it out. Whatever we have is going to be gone. And so they sold it all out and got cash. And then now they're holding that cash, and then they're, I guess, basically mothballing or whatever all of the models that they had out at that time, when they got acquired. So they're going to refresh all of the models. Now, I would imagine that some private equity group or whatever money group, maybe it was Kari himself in a group, maybe it was some other investors and Kari, I don't know. They just put in a lot of money when they acquired Urban, and they're waiting. They're doing designs of a new line of pieces with Kari's imprimatur.
Right.
Whatever that means. I made that up, but I think it's an SAT word.
I mean, it is an important anniversary, right? It is their 250th anniversary, but I think the point I wanted to make with this is I think Toyota Mo kind of hits the nail on the head for the money I'm getting of VEC. To be honest, I kind of agree with you. Like, these are like independents are getting freaking expensive, to be honest with you. Like really expensive, and I don't know
Right.
how I feel about it. You know what I
Well,
mean?
before I would reserve this piece, I channeled my inner Toyota Mo. and I said exactly what he said because I knew what he would say. And which is scary, Toyota. I'm getting a VC because I said, would you rather, and this is I think it's a really nice watch because Marco, this is different than the other one we looked at, which is very similar dial, but it didn't have the small seconds.
Yeah.
Right. It still has the same hands and that what do they call that?
Observatory hand.
Observatory hands, which is, I guess, a
but
right?
the point is, so Rancher, for example, you got a platinum one for about the price of this, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Thereabouts, yes.
Wow.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. He got a platinum. Now, to me, I think that's a steal of a deal, right? Add in maybe a couple thousand, you get a platinum Urban Jurgensen. That makes sense because it's not a very, it's not a well-known brand. It's a very niche brand. But Vacheron still has, like, we're talking since 1755, right? So how many years of history on Urban? Like, no offense, I think Urban's a great company. They make amazing watches, right? But they're getting up, like, we're starting to get into some expensive pieces, especially in steel. It's their most basic movement. I think it just uses a lever escapement, right, in this model specifically. So you're really paying for the name and
but it is their in-house movement, right? Not the
it is, but it's their least complicated movement. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Well, but on the other hand, my understanding is that this one has the Swiss lever, and the other one that's the P4. The P5 is the one for the Urban Jurgensen one, where they put a rotor on it, made it automatic. The P8, is one that Kerry Voutlan allegedly helped him with or developed with him. But I understand that the P4 is probably a better daily driver.
Okay.
A little bit more.
So this would be a better. I see the merits to that.
I'm curious to know. This is 42 millimeter, the one on sale, and they have a 40 millimeter variant.
But those are even more expensive because
I'm sure they are. That was the question. Like, what's the difference? What's the price?
But they're kind of rare. Like most Urbans, there's not that many out there to be had.
And then roughly over 25 years, like 4,000 watches made over 25 years. So
they make about 50 to 100.
But that's the different. That's the appealing part to me. And Rancher owns one, so I definitely want to hear his thoughts on this, especially and if we could pull up the platinum, that would be amazing. But
okay, it's the Urban. It's
1140 PT, right?
1142 L, and then PT.
So
and also mine is not the Grenache dial. It's the Guilloche dial.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean the limited supply, the limited number of watches that they make, and they even said, I saw one guy, I guess, I don't know if he was a CEO or some executive at Urban on an interview, and he said, well, even if our watch is not limited, it's limited by production. Like, even if they don't, because they come out with some limited pieces, really.
Yeah, because they just don't make that many watches, period.
Yeah. So, like, everything they have is limited. And the number of watches that Rancher just said that they made in their history is like a pebble in the ocean compared to, well, forget about Rolex, but like even Vacheron comes out with what, 20,000 a year?
Yeah, about 20,000, let's say.
And they're going to up production, even if they say they're not going to.
Right.
I think they will.
I know, but I think the point I kind of want to drive home is these are getting like way too expensive. If Rancher's getting one of these platinum ones like 2-3 years ago for about the same price, like a little more, let's spitball, like even at 30,000, right? I think this is amazing deal, right? Because you're getting a lesser known brand, it's in platinum, so you're getting, a premium case metal. I think it makes sense. You know what I mean?
You're forgetting one tiny detail.
Go ahead.
Every part is made by hand by a
That's right.
Yeah, it's made by hand.
Tiny. Yeah, that's a huge. That's the kill. That's
that kills the cost.
Each one is
the retail on these is like upwards of 60,000. It's just outrageous, right?
These are they're only made during the lunar equinox by Scandinavian virgins between the ages of 14 and 17.
Oh boy, here we go. This is where we get into trouble. We got Louis.
We were like,
hello, man. How's it going?
It was refined. Yeah.
Atelier Acrivia. Yeah, of course. Listen, I love Reshep. I love Acrivia watches, but they're super expensive. Like they're like much more expensive, especially pre-owned, because you're gonna have to buy it at auction if they even come up.
So
We got Lux Report in the chat. Hello, buddy. Hope you're doing well.
So,
Hey, Lux.
Does
so to
less
your
than-
point, in terms of if we have Chapex that are relatively new brand, right, 5-10 years, or like 10 years, so they have a watch on pre-order that you can't get for a year and a half, and they're at like 22,000 or 20 to 22,000 US. Then who's to say that a handmade, and those are all handmade as well and hand
But they're
finished.
dressy
So,
pieces versus a sports watch, totally different, right?
true.
Yeah.
I don't know. The one that you just pulled up that Rancher has, that looks like a Kari Voutilainen to me.
It is. It's technically the Tudor to, it's like the Tudor Rolex dichotomy. I hope that's what it will become. But
See, I would be more likely to want to get one if you were to go with Urban Jurgensen, the one that Rancher has, A, the platinum, and then B, you get the different guilloches and decorations on the dial, which
the dial takes takes the skilled craftsman 2 days to make. It has 3 different types of guilloche, and that's one piece of metal.
yeah, one solid dial, right? Which they then what's it called? Lacquer. I think they lacquer it, right?
Right. Well,
they should lacquer it, and then obviously also like think about they can't mix. Hold on, I gotta pull it up.
Well, it's really hard for them to get the dial right after they've been good and lacquered up.
Right, exactly, because they also have to get the ink on the dial, and they also don't want the outer band is satinated. If you'll see this one second.
did they get lacquered up or liquored up or both?
No,
I was thinking that was an entendre for getting liquored up. That's
This
what I
is
was hearing.
like satin finish, right? So they can't get the lacquer.
I
on
prefer
the
waxed up.
Oh, fuck.
I prefer waxed off.
Enough with Urban Jurgensen, otherwise we're gonna go off
this
the
could go
rails.
really off the rails. Yeah.
All right, let's pull these up from JJ. We got the Seiko Patty, very nice. I
Ooh.
like it.
Ooh.
It's nice.
What
A
else?
few watches that were on the wrist this week. I just
The
some
Tudor
new
Black
ones.
Bay,
It's good.
Pretty
that's
On
nice.
bracelet.
That's nice.
I like it.
Yeah. That's
We
a
got the
sharp
knockout
watch.
piece, the 5172G.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Whew. That is
Show me the money. That's beautiful.
That is a stunner. And then actually, I think this is beautiful. Look at this.
Yeah, I was
Wait a
gonna see,
minute,
what are
wait
you
a
guys'
minute, wait a
thoughts on this? You were talking about getting the
Super
VC over getting.
Super trip.
Oh, yeah, let me get this. You got your friend Mike with the $5. Thank you very much. Saying, hey, everyone.
Thanks, your friend Mike.
Hope
Nice to
everyone
see you.
is doing good.
Thanks,
Absolutely.
Mike.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mike.
So, yeah, what's the price on this approximately, JJ? You know the price?
13, I think. Wait.
The
these are-
complete calendar is
Yeah, I think it's like
Maybe
13.
22, 23,000.
no the
probably?
complete count. The complete calendars are like 26, I believe.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's still
The three
expensive.
handers are like 13, and the day dates are like 19.
Yeah. But
If you're going to get this, why not get the Quality L, the one that's been discontinued? That has,
I hate that one. It's one of the ugliest watches ever made, and I'm a VC
That's not
fanboy.
that different. But it's not that different from this one.
Oh, it's
You're
so
right, if
different.
you're
It
gonna
is
get-
an ugly watch.
Actually,
Totally.
I have a chance to buy this at 20 flat. I just
See,
don't-
I would buy this in a heartbeat over the Urban, to be honest with you. It's a more complicated watch in steel, blue dial, which what I mean will be more collectible because blue is the new hot trend. With a moon phase, as I mentioned, it's a triple calendar with the moon phase. I think 20,000 for this is an absolute steal. What do you think, JJ?
I'm debating a box of papers. It's like brand new. The stickers are still on the back.
20,000? Yeah, and it's got the Geneva seal, right? Wings and Watches, correct, with the Geneva seal, absolutely.
That's pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
The day date and the complete calendar both have.
The only issue is you had like the what's it called?
triple
the annual
calendar, the
calendar?
reverse. Yeah, annual calendar reversal. Yeah.
Yeah. Now the only thing is the calendar setting. Will you get annoyed by it?
Yeah,
But
I don't
I
know.
mean, I think it's a small detail. Honestly, I think it's beautiful.
I think that this is blue dial as well, because I think with your Patek that it's a similar dial with the matte blue.
Right. I actually
That's why I would lean, just a consideration if you wanted to.
I like
Who
the
makes-
one that.
Who makes the movement on that one? Is it Piaget, I think?
No, I think it's a Vacheron in-house.
Yeah, I'm
no?
pretty sure it's in-house. Right?
Yeah, it should be. We got Uncle Stefano. joining.
56. That's the 56, baby.
Hello,
Yeah.
man. How are you?
What's going on, boys?
Hey, wizard.
I kind of like the silver dial better than the blue dial on these.
So do I.
I do too. Me too. That makes 3 of us.
And on the bracelet, it looks amazing. It feels amazing.
Look at how nice this blue is, though.
It's very dark in person. It's not
It is.
really that.
That's a yeah. So that's a weird.
Okay,
It's
fair enough.
off-colored blue, guys.
This is the K DeLille, by the way.
Oh,
one of
shit.
the ugliest. One of the
GMT is
ugliest.
here without even talking about peepees or sex or
No,
anything.
let's not get into it.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't set him off. Don't set him
No,
off.
no, I'm sorry, Ari.
Hey, hang on, wait a minute. They were talking about boosted
no,
so I jumped
no,
on.
No, hold on.
I
Here we go. So Marco's trying to run.
love
Guys,
that
let's
fucker.
just talk about watches. Maybe
Yes,
let's talk about
watches.
Zenith. Let's talk
Yes.
about Zenith.
I just
I
want
think
to
this is one
talk
of the ugliest watches ever made.
watches.
Zenith is my favorite.
I just
I
want to
have
talk watches.
Yeah, this is
Go, Marco. Here you go, Marco.
Oh,
Can I have an Ambien?
What do you got on there,
Ooh,
Wiz?
it's a sky. Voila.
Voila.
Is it blue dot?
No, black. I don't like the blue now. But
Fair enough. It
if
looks
I'm
great
allowed,
on-
I'd
hold
like
on,
to
hold
say
on
a
a second.
thank.
This looks
Wait,
awesome on
here.
the wrist.
It does. It does. I have to agree.
Hold on, give us a wrist shot again.
Oh,
One more wrist
We
shot.
need a little more light.
yeah, I know. I gotta
Yeah,
get
it's
a light,
the-
guys. Sorry.
It's all
This
right.
looks
Oh,
great
wow.
on the wrist. What do you mean? You don't need a
No,
full
I'm not complaining, Marco.
Wizard,
I
it's
see
so
Gucci?
small. It's so
White
small on your
shirt?
wrist. You need
Oh,
at least.
No,
a
it's
I'm
too
joking.
short.
Sorry.
It's
How are
very.
you killing me? 42 millimeter. I'd like to make an announcement. I received something today, and
Ooh.
I mean, I'd like to share it because you guys are family.
Here we go.
Stefano, thanks for everything you do for all of us. Enjoy the gift from Big Sal and Mohammed. They sent me this watch that I asked them to buy it for me. I give them the money.
Oh,
but
beautiful.
They gifted it to me.
Oh, that's
Oh,
beautiful.
beautiful.
Rubik's
Wow.
Cube collab.
That is
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Oh,
Very
that's
nice, guys.
incredible.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Big Sal. Thank you, Muhammad Ali. I love the card with the doggy and the little poofy thing, but whatever.
Wow. That's
Very
awesome.
nice. Very nice.
Thank
That's
you, guys.
awesome, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Very
really
kind
cool.
of them.
They're good guys. Muhammad Ali, like I said, I got to meet Muhammad in London. He was awesome. And
Did he show you how to do the rope-a-dope?
Big Sal's the man. No, he didn't. It's true, right? Same name,
Yeah,
right? That's a
Muhammad
good one.
Ali, same name, right?
We got Logan Hall in the chat saying, "Evening, gentlemen." Hello, Logan. Thanks for
Hello,
joining.
Logan.
Yeah, let's get back to But JJ, the thing is, at
Marco, do you have that
20,000,
picture with Ali that I had? You can pull that one up.
you like? No, let's not. Pull that.
All right.
You like this more than the 1942, for example?
Always killing my joy.
Hard to say.
I like silver. White.
Yeah, but
whatever
I think he's asking particularly if I like this one or the 1942.
Well, okay. Let's
Oh
go
no,
back.
I like the 1921 better. This is wait a minute. This is the
Oh, I
nephew's
gotta take
favorite
that.
watch. Of course you're gonna take a poll in this.
Well,
But
I'm asking you, right?
you brought up the wrong one. That's not the red, kid. That's
Yeah,
not
I
the-
got-
I actually
the
like
red is
that one
sweet.
over the red. I like that one. If I would get one, that would be that.
I told
You
him I
like the
could get
blue?
it for him for 15. He don't listen. Fuck.
Hmm.
I want the red. I need the
That's
red.
not red either.
I know, but this is the blue. This is the red. The red is so much nicer. Oh my god.
No, it's not. That's not red. Are you colorblind today, nephew?
This is
That's not the
so.
red
Oh my
one.
god, it's so
Oh.
beautiful.
Oh, it's on an angle. I can barely see the color.
No, it's
Well, it
red.
is. It is. Yeah.
So you guys all like this one better than the complete calendar?
Yeah,
56?
100%. In my opinion,
I
yeah.
do.
Even the blue, I prefer
I-
to the complete calendar.
Nephew likes it. I don't like this.
What don't you like?
It's just sorry. It's a beautiful watch. I can appreciate, respect it, and everything, but it's just not for me.
Fair enough.
All right. Now, I did a little quick Googling, and the 56, at least the base model, is made by Val Florier.
Right.
Yeah,
Shit.
so it's a Cartier movement in the base.
I know
version.
that boy.
Marco,
Is
can
that
we
the
do it?
preacher?
Say that again.
Is that preacher?
No, that's
No,
Rancher.
it's the Rancher.
I mean Rancher. Rancher, what's up, pal? How are you?
No, he's
I'm just
he's
sharing the good. I'm just sharing the good word.
Marco,
yeah, he's sharing the gospel of horology.
God bless. God bless. Hallelujah.
Hello, Maynard. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're
do a
doing well.
snap, do a poll between the two VCs, or you could do a three-way poll and add the
That's
urban.
a great idea.
You could add the urban.
1942?
You want to do a three-way and add the urban Jurgensen?
Why would you add that
Let's go
stupid
back.
watch?
Let me
to VC,
address
man?
one thing about Urban Jurgensen about the P4 and the P8. The P4
Yes.
was made by Jean-Francois Mojon from Chrono. Actually, probably one of the most premier watchmakers currently alive.
Of his time.
Yeah, he's great. Actually, he's a wonderful watchmaker.
Yeah, wasn't there a link? Who's the guy that there was a link to, and then it goes back to Roger Smith, I think, or George
All right,
Daniels.
I just put the poll up. I put the UJ.
Let's go vote. Let's go vote. Upvote, everyone. Upvote.
I
What
think
do
he
we
was a
think?
watchmaker was he a watchmaker or a consultant for Urban? There was some other name. Greg was it?
We got Wings and Watches saying the 1942 is amazing, but 38K Canadian. I would take the 56 first and enjoy. Move it up to the 1940. I mean, it's cheaper. The 1942 is even cheaper than the 56. That's the thing. Jesse A. Johnson says, Wiz, if you can get me the 1942 for 15K, we definitely have it. No, that's only for me. Sorry,
No,
bud.
sorry.
That's only for me. That's
I was
that's
pulling
the deal.
a personal favor to get that price from them.
Yeah, McLovin, you can definitely pick none. If you don't like any of them, sure, by all means.
But you didn't give the
Oh,
option.
wow. Dude, the complete calendar is torching the 1942 right now. I gotta go.
Wait,
pull out
where's the
8
poll?
accounts
I'm not
and
seeing
vote-
it.
vote the 19.
All the way on the bottom.
Sorry, the 56 is winning right now.
I have to pull it up.
Interesting.
It's much more modern.
Yes,
It is more. This is definitely more. It's more
Classical.
more dainty, more
Like
classy.
1940s, 1950s.
Yeah, it's more
Yeah,
classic.
yeah.
It's definitely more classic. But I love that about it.
Yeah.
It's these is so nice in person. I'm telling you, this dial, it really does. These pictures suck. Like, this is not a cream dial. It's a champagne sunburst dial. It's gorgeous in person. It's
And you had it on your hand in London, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. It's.
When did you buy it
I
then?
saw both actually. Actually saw both the blue
Why
and the red.
didn't you buy it then?
Because it's retail. I'm not paying full retail.
Oh, you couldn't have your boys hook you up?
No way. They wouldn't get it cheap enough. Plus, I'd have to pay. I mean, I'd have to pay
duties and
import
customs.
duties.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget it. It's gonna be so expensive. I can't afford that. I'm just a poor boy. You know what I'm saying, Wiz?
From
I'm just
Fort
a
Family.
poor boy.
From a poor family.
Right, exactly. I made $70,000.
Yeah.
We got
You're
Turtle
down to
Light saying,
65.
here, Wiz will take it. I'll take it for 14,000. Sure.
Sure.
There we go.
14,000 Swiss francs. That's about 18,000 US, I think. I don't know.
Right. Is it less than? Yeah, exactly. It's less than 70,000. Correct.
That's right.
But yeah, fellas, what do we got on the wrist? By the way, I know we got a few more people joining us. I got the Bruce Wayne. I know you got the Sky Dollar. Ari, you got
PRX.
the trusty PRX. We love the PRX. Rancher, you got on. I'm not sure what this is. Hold on. Let's see. Some kind of vintage chronograph. Nice, nice. Like it. We got Liberum X joining us, saying good evening, gents. Hello, hello. McLovin, the safe hoe, says I think everyone should have one dress watch. But that's all. But you wouldn't even wear the dress watch. What's the point of having it?
Robin, you don't count. You're a
Yes,
safe hole. You're a safe hole.
I want to see you come on the screen.
It's safe.
Listen, I want him. Listen, this is the nickname he's gonna have from now on. We love you, McLovin, but you got to wear the watches. There's no point.
Yes.
You can't stay in a safe forever. We got Mr. Casio in the chat.
Hey, Mr. Gas.
Time got the root. It got the A and W, baby. A and W.
Nice.
Gotta love it.
Nice.
Super chat.
Yes, Liberum, you're the man, man. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us. We got Big Sal with the $10 super chat. Thanks very much. That's very kind of you saying that was all Muhammad, and he just let me get some of the credit. You do a lot for this community that people don't realize many times. Man, I was telling
Thank you for your
Stefano,
kind words, Sal.
I was telling
your kind
Uncle
gesture.
Stefano today, we're talking. I said, nobody gets his prices. I'm being honest with you. I have worked with a few dealers now. Like, he will even beat sometimes like people who are selling their watches pre-owned. His prices, which is just insane. You know what I mean?
That's why Luxury Bazaar buys from me. They're my biggest customer.
Nobody does better than Uncle Stefano, to be honest
Yeah.
with you.
Uncle Stefano's the best. And remember, yesterday's price
is not today's price.
Not today's price.
That's right. Remember
Yesterday's price is
It's
not
not today's
today's price.
Price.
Well, actually, with Rolex, today's price is not even today's price.
Right.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
I wonder if
my
you'll
boy.
ever copyright. You can't copyright strike
That
this,
is phenomenal.
okay.
Whoever
Mr.
did that was
Casper,
amazing.
or
That was so
custom Ketelars watch. Is it wearable or would it just be? Hold on. What's a Ketelars watch? I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it falls under Timex Expedition category, so you
I
should
don't
know.
know. I actually have no idea what this is.
I know you don't. You're like, what the hell is that?
I've never seen it. To be honest with you, this is a brand new watch to me.
Well, if it's not an Expedition Timex, you don't know those things.
Look
Oh,
at this.
you got a super chat.
This is
There you go,
this is
Gruber Forsey, wannabe.
actually, this is the first thing I thought. I thought of Grubel Forsey, to be
Yep.
honest. These are pretty rare or unique looking for sure.
What's the price?
That other one looks like an Acrivia on the third row,
Oh yeah,
This right here.
underneath that one.
under it.
I don't know. These are kind of quirky. I do like it. Not my favorite though. I don't know. It's a little weird. What's the price?
Super chat, pal.
Oh, let me get this. Hold on one second. Totemo says Uncle Stefano takes better care of me than my AD. That's right. Yes, sir.
Mo,
Wings and watches.
you're legend, Mo. You're legend.
Wings and Watch with the $5 saying towards the VC fund at today's price. Thank you very much. Hopefully, I can get tomorrow's price of much cheaper than it is.
$5 Canadian will buy you one stitch on the strap. Oh, there you go.
It'll help pay the shipping. How's that?
Yeah,
Thank you very
right.
much. Wings, very kind, very generous. Thank you. Labarum says, I said it before in a previous forum. You guys are my idols, and it's honor for me. Yeah, it's nothing.
No, man.
Thank you, sir. That's a nice comment.
I am humbled.
We are all idiots.
Yeah, don't give Captain too big a head. You won't be able to leave that bedroom.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
We got Big Juan in the
won't.
chat. Hello, Juan. You should jump on, man. Let me drop the link for Juan.
Big
Go back and forth with Juan.
Big
Yeah, he is.
Big
Big
Juan.
Juan.
In honor of Big Juan, I switched.
There we go.
Oh shit.
I like
Big,
it.
Big
So,
Juan,
so
baby.
Cap, you still like it?
Right.
No.
wing.
You
Oh,
still
yeah.
like the watch? Yeah.
Yeah. It saw the court on Sunday, man. It saw the tennis court on what was it, Sunday? Yeah. I hit some nice volleys with this thing. Love
Let
it.
me ask you a question. Did
Super light.
it improve your game any?
Ha!
It did
Nothing
because
about that.
I felt like mentally tougher with it. I felt like the lightness. I mean, I was wearing a Casio, so it wasn't lighter than that. But it is. I mean,
Did you crush that lady you play against?
I didn't even know. No, she ran off the court.
Yeah,
She's hiding.
Catherine felt soreness in her knees, so
But I actually, no, it's an interest. I don't want to get into it on this stream, but yeah.
By the way, sorry, I didn't even read this super chat, but thank you, Big Juan, for the $10. Saying, hey guys, good looking panel. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, man. You are the man. Thank you, Big Juan. Yeah, I agree, Mr. Cat. This is definitely a little. I see a little Grubel, a little MBNF for sure.
Yeah.
Mm.
Def-
It is really, yeah. It's pretty nice.
It's
Yeah.
unique. It's very unique. And he says they only go
Sure.
for 5 to 10K depending on options.
Oh, that's not terrible.
Reasonable. Yeah, that is pretty
It's
reasonable.
reasonable for a watch that nobody knows the brand.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Medium
Personally,
legendary.
it's like rap music. It confuses and angers me.
Ha ha!
Oh boy.
I wouldn't
Doesn't
buy
matter.
this.
I don't really want to go there. I love rap. So Rancher, you're on your own on this one.
I don't know. If I'm going that route, I'd probably I'd go Lane or something like that.
Dude, I'm
Different
telling
watch, but it's nice.
you. Here, so if you go on Instagram, they actually have like a page now. It's called like Touristy Thursday, I think. Yeah,
Jesus.
so every Thursday they like share. Dude, they have some awesome watch. And you can
surprised they
get
don't
these
have-
Boucher movements. but
Torsty Thursday. I thought it was like thirsty.
This is just beautiful. I think these are just beautiful watches for the price, like about 10,000 US. I think it's really hard to beat, to be honest with you. Look at this movement finishing cap. Where are you going to get this for 10,000?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, pre-owned from Lane. Lane, you'll get it for 5,000.
Oh yeah.
But you can't find these pre-owned. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It is a gorgeous dial, though. You have to, no matter what, you have to hand it.
Ooh, that dial is stunning.
Yep.
I will be honest. I did see one. Hold on, I gotta pull up actually a
If
Sorry
that-
Roller that I saw that was really nice.
You guys see the new watch that Federico did a review about? Siga Designs, CIGA.
No, I missed it.
It's like an iPod style watch. You guys know what an iPod was?
Oh yeah, I know iPod.
Yeah.
Not a fan, to be honest.
It's
with you.
similar to that.
I actually have one. I've got a Retropont.
Oh wow,
Oh, there you go.
the Rancher.
I think these are beautiful. But hold on, I gotta pull this one up. I showed this in the gentleman's hangout. I think this looks amazing. I think this looks so good,
yeah,
to be
yes.
honest.
That is gorgeous. That color is beautiful.
Dude, this is a beautiful color
Yes,
combo.
it is.
I think this is so nice, to be honest with you.
Looks like gunmetal gray.
Yeah, it's like
salmon.
a black with like a salmon almost. I want to
Like
call it
anthracite.
salmon.
Yep.
It's like pinkish.
Yeah, it's just. I think this is such a nice combo.
But of
And this,
course-
you probably get this for what, like maybe 4 or 5
Probably
thousand.
38, 39 would look like a quarter on my wrist.
Hey, let's
Maybe
do
a
a quick panel check. Farm raised or wild salmon? What do you got?
Wild always is the best.
I'm going farm raised.
I'm going farm raised as well. I got to be honest.
Why?
I got to be
Because
honest.
it's consistent with the flavor.
It tastes better, exactly.
Yeah, the flavor
But
is
once
better.
you get used to wild, you won't want to even smell the farm raised ones. You got to get used to it. You're used to farm raised. That's why you say
It's
that.
a little. Well, I've had both. To be
It's
fair,
more
but
fishy. It's more gamey. But
I don't.
that's
Yeah,
the
it's
beauty
more
of it.
gamey.
Yeah,
It's
if you want a
little
lighter
gamey, more
taste,
fishy.
you do farm
Yes.
raised.
There you go.
So what are we
Ari's right.
talking about here? What are we talking about?
We're talking
Not
about.
peepees. Not peepees.
Wow.
All I heard was fishy and smelly and salty. I don't know what are we talking about.
Yeah. I know where you went with that. Don't worry about that one.
GMT, thank you for the
Holy
great
shit,
watch
guys.
contribution.
Hold on, guys.
Yes.
It is a fucking miracle. We got Toyota Mo to like
No
quote
way.
unquote independent or micro brand watch. Okay,
Wait a minute,
that's
Oh
wait a
my goodness.
we're getting somewhere. guys.
Now we
are
gotta take it seriously.
All
Now
right,
this
Tim.
is
we are
something I
getting
could,
somewhere.
All right.
Woo.
if I had the Toyota Mo seal of
I was-
approval, I could actually buy one of these things.
I was worried, Marco, you'd have to take away Toyota Mo's wrench. He's used to that, but I'm
Oh,
glad you don't have
shit.
to now.
Oh,
Mr. Casio just corrected me. He said the SB05 is not cheap. 8,500 euros. I'm getting the lane. Sorry. I'm throwing this out. No way. Wizards. Yeah. Look at this. Farm raised. Yeah, farm raised is so much better.
Okay.
Yeah, 8,500 euros. How much is that USD? Hold on.
10,000 Canadian.
Yeah, but they want US. That's 9,400 US. That's expensive. 10,000 is a lot of money to be. That's like IWC money. I'll take IWC. Sorry.
Wow, he actually chose IWC.
Sterling.
Yeah.
Check this. But isn't sterling like a? How do you spell it?
Sterling you can find in Canada at Winners.
They're not, aren't they like?
Winners. Jesus.
Winners, Ari knows.
Yeah, I know what winners is.
I thought he was pulling up a type of salmon, but I guess not.
I'm sorry, I'm not with it.
In the U.S., that would be TJ Maxx, boys.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, Toyota Mo. I'm so sorry. Let's just talk about Zenith, okay?
Wait,
We'll just talk about
we gotta pull up a Zenith now.
Oh, Hugo.
Oh boy. Here we go. Mr. Casio is correcting us. Farm raised is more sustainable. There we go. Thank you very much.
There you go, Casio.
I'll tell you, this watch is nice. That who recommended this just now? Liberamex.
Which one? The Sterlings?
The Quadi Lily.
Oh, the K. No, I think it's one of the ugliest. I'm sorry.
Oh, the
I
Catalil. Yeah,
I
okay.
think it's one of the ugliest watches ever, especially
No,
for
the
fashion.
white dial with the blue. I don't like this one.
You
I
like
gotta
the
say,
blue dial?
Tim Masso
No,
had
the
me
white
sold.
with the blue. The white with the blue ring.
Yeah.
Tin Maso did something on this watch, guys.
He
This
picks
one right
like the
here?
worst ones on purpose, Marco. I swear to God, he picks the
Probably.
Well, which one is?
Yeah, which is the most pixelated picture possible? And let's pick that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
this
Is
one's
this it?
fine. Yeah, you like this one?
It's okay.
I don't like it.
I thought it was
All right.
interesting.
So what I think so the turtle shape of the case I think is what is a little bit
Throws me off.
suspect.
It messes up the
throws me
proportions
off.
for me. Like it messes up the proportions for me, at least for me. Yeah.
Yep.
Can we get a decent shot of
It's
this?
like
I wanna get
It looks
asymmetrical.
like a, it looks like a Seiko turtle.
Look at
Something
the
like
side
that,
shot of
yeah.
this. I don't know. This is a weird one.
Throws me off, man.
It's a weird take. I mean, there are people who will like that. I mean,
Logan Hall's
Sucker born every day.
Look at this. Logan Hall is correcting us, saying, "I try one of these on at a watch show. It's not bad. Feels good on the." Fair enough. Fair enough.
How these are around how much are these? 15? Oh
yeah,
no.
like 14, 15.
What? Are you crazy?
Yeah. Take
15?
care, Mo. Thanks for joining us.
What are you
Thank
buying?
you.
a
Thank you, Mo.
Casio?
The lugs are pretty interesting, I thought. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they're Art Deco, like
Yeah.
the 20s and 30s.
Yeah,
I think Wiz would be good to pull this off. This is where it's bigger. It's, like a
No.
square
it's
case.
only 41. It would be too small.
No, I think this because it's a square case. It will wear big. To be honest with
Yeah,
you,
no. A hard pass. Hard pass.
you don't like these.
No.
Come on, Liz, you're an architect. You're supposed to like the Art Deco.
Right.
I do in architectural elements, not on that watch though.
That
Not on
watch
your wrist.
that watch would be a great watch for a great
Well-
Gatsby party.
Yes,
The,
yes,
the Roaring 20s.
that's
go
right.
put it on. Go put it on and stand beside a building. You're welcome.
Yeah, I'll perch on it like a what are those things?
There you
called?
go.
Gargoyle.
Gargoyle. Yeah.
Gargoyle, that's right.
I wanted to talk also and pull this up. I think it's an interesting auction. So there's an auction coming up. It's called La Vie en Rose. So it's all, which is a
That
little weird.
VMOs, okay.
Yeah, isn't that like a lingerie department store here in
that is
Quebec?
that is a lingerie department store.
It is, right? Yeah, but it's an auction only for rose gold
Rose
watches.
watches.
So I think this is super interesting. There's actually a couple pieces here that are spectacular. This is one of them.
I'll be right
So
back.
this is a patrimony skeleton perpetual. I think this is out of bounds.
Wow.
Incredible.
Super chat. Super chat. Super chat.
Oh, here we go. We got Toyota Mo with the $5. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. About to leave us saying super chat and upvote, please help young Marco become Masco.
So what's the? I missed the joke. I missed the joke here. Who called you clever?
Macho.
I don't know.
No,
Oh, I thought you were saying Cleaver.
Incello said that I'm very clever because I don't put my camera on unless it's my stream because I want to
Yes.
keep the leads. Marco's
it's-
not as clever.
I
as
like so I like the mystique, JJ. It's
Yeah.
very.
If I turn my camera on, Marco's in the magic.
I think it's an improvement when your camera's off, my man.
Oh
I'm just
my
gonna do
goodness.
this all stream, see what happens.
Thank you
That's
very
great.
much.
Oh my goodness.
I appreciate that, Mo. That's very kind of you. Logjam says I passed on a JLC Master Control sector dial a few years back. Damn, I don't know. I love that watch. I think this is awesome.
Yeah.
Kevin says, "Oof, with
Right
triophobia,
back.
you can't wear that one." I don't know what that means.
Triophobia.
Hello, Dr. TikTok. Thanks
Is
for
that a
that.
fear of
Turn it
threes?
on.
What do we think about this piece? I think this is out of bounds. This looks so good.
It's gorgeous, really.
I want one of these.
Not for me, but it's gorgeous.
Eh.
I don't think so.
What,
I think you guys need fucking glasses.
Look at this. You got a free hand engraved.
Wow.
I like the back more than I like the front.
Yeah, me too.
What?
Baby's got back.
Me too, Rancher.
What's wrong with the front? I think this.
JJ, you know, I was only joking, JJ. You know that, right? I love you.
Oh, fear of looking at holes. Okay.
Oh
There we go.
my
We
God.
just learned something new. Wings and Watches is with me. He thinks it's incredible. Thank you very much. I'm glad one person on the panel agrees.
Oh, it's beautiful, man. You can't deny it.
But that's just one. So that's one of them I really liked. What's the other one? Hold on one second.
The Lange.
We're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Yeah, these are pretty. These ones are really nice. These overseas perpetuals. This is probably my favorite Nautilus, or one of the favorite
yeah.
Nautilus. 5980 chrono on strap. This is
They're not-
awesome. This is my favorite, probably one of my favorite Longas outside maybe the Longa one, because this pusher is so ideal and convenient since you push it and it
It sets everything.
yes, it moves the whole calendar.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I think it's
That's
just awesome.
really cool.
Really cool.
See, Marco likes quirky things, quirky mechanisms.
No, it's because it's a fucking bitch to set an annual calendar.
Yes, I hear you. I hear
Ask
you.
JJ about it. You know what I mean? Like,
Come on, don't worry. You know how to set
it's
it,
really
man.
annoying.
FP
Yeah, now we get into some big pieces.
in the house.
Oh.
This is just
Wow.
now what's special about this is a black label. So black label is only 2 watches per model per year. So they only make 2 black dial watches per model every single year. And this is just, oh my god. I love too like the gold writing on it. I think that is so, it looks so good with that.
Got a crown on the 12 o'clock too.
Yeah, that's actually how you wind the watch and set it.
Cool.
The 4 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken, is how you sync it. So when you push the
Yeah.
4 o'clock crown, it will actually return both the seconds hand to 0. And that's how you can actually sync the watch.
Cool.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Rancher.
That is
Cards
gorgeous.
has got this one, hasn't he?
No, he wants to get this one in platinum.
Bill Sanders has one.
Yeah, he does. Actually, he has a very rare one. He has a brass movement
Yep.
Eleanor case resonance, right?
Yep.
Those are big money now. How much did he buy that for? Do you know?
I think it was like 85 cents.
Fuck. What are we talking? Like 85 grand?
No, it's, I think 85 cents. I think Canadian's like $1.50. It was so far. It was so long ago. It was like disturbingly cheap.
Yeah, it was like, if I'm not mistaken, he paid something like 40, maybe 50,000 or something like that back in the day.
I don't even think it was that. I don't even think it was that.
Right. And for
What's
those
the
who don't know,
today?
if he sent that watch to auction, he'd probably get at least, maybe I would say, $500,000 to $750,000. I mean,
Probably, if not more.
that's a haul. That's a haul.
I've asked him. I said, "Are there, considering some of what your pieces have done now, are there any that you would look if, for instance, if one of your FP Journes, like you could get 4 times what you paid for it, like ridiculous amounts of money? Would you?" And he's like, "No. Yeah, if I love the watch, I love the watch."
Oh shit! Look who we got joining us. The one and only Big Juan.
Juan.
How's it going,
Hey, man.
What's up, guys?
Good to see you.
Good to see you guys. What's going on?
Not much. Not
What's
much.
happening?
Man. What are we wearing on the wrist today?
I got the Bruce Wayne,
Good choice. That is a good choice.
but I
That's really
I
good.
picked up a new watch this weekend. I don't know if you told the guys, Marco.
I did not tell them yet. No, I wanted you to reveal it.
Ooh.
Well,
Should
wait.
we
How
pull it
much,
up on
Alright.
full screen?
how much do people have to
Huh?
super chat? How much? Do
Yeah.
people have to
Hold on.
super
We
chat?
got to. We do have 50 upvotes, so we do like let's try to get to like 55. You know what I mean? 55 upvotes.
60.
Big
What are we at now?
Logan Hall says, "Do you have an older brother called Huge Juan?" No, he's Big
I
Juan. The other
don't.
one is Small Juan. It's Small Juan.
I'll take 70,
I
70,
wish.
70, 70.
But yeah, guys, I want to tease the unboxing. Juan, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good unboxing for the fellas.
Let's
It's a
go.
cool watch.
I'm ready.
Man.
It is a cool
It is
watch.
a cool watch. All right, what do you think? You think we should just do the unboxing? We got 51 likes. Come on, guys, we need 4 more. Let's
Well, let me
get
go.
4 more
I'm
likes.
gonna go grab the watch. I'll be back.
Perfect.
Hold on, let me get back to this auction. Oh my god, hold on 1 second. There's one more piece. I forget what it was. Oh, this is the one. Actually, there's a couple more pieces. Actually, you know who saw this was that troll Peruka. He was sending me pictures of these.
Oh yeah, that troll guy. Yeah.
Can you stop talking about that tool?
What do we think? Oh my god, this is just amazing. I love all of these.
That's the Monte. Eh?
These are really rare too and super expensive.
Oh yeah.
So these are the monopusher chronographs, and the movement was the collaboration between Journe, Vianney Halter, and Flageolet, right? Denis Flageolet
Yeah.
from De Bethune. This will be easily 100,000, easily.
The
I'd be
Journe
shocked.
Infinity.
Say
That's
that
a
again?
beautiful watch.
Oh, it's so nice. I wish they would make more like similar to that, but
Dude. Okay. I know.
Yeah, that was pretty much. Those were the highlights, in my opinion. Sorry,
Well,
go ahead.
yeah.
You wanted to say something,
But
Rancho?
they have the Le Jour Perret movement, which is basically also made by Journe, which is in the select number of watches.
Okay, interesting. Alrighty, Juan. I don't want to wait. I want to show the fellas. Let us see
Let's
what
do
is the
this.
new watch.
I don't even know how to do this, guys. So I guess the watch is outside the box right now, but I'll.
Hold on. Before you show us what watch was, maybe
Yeah.
let's talk about what went into the purchase. Like ultimately, what's the story behind it? How'd you get it?
Yeah.
Or were you thinking about this piece? Blah blah blah. The whole thing.
So I was thinking about this piece probably 6-7 months ago. This was released last, I want to say October or maybe earlier last year. I needed something in a different material than like steel, more like a ceramic or like a carbon. And I was looking at a bunch of stuff from the UN Freak X to the Panerai submersibles. I have bigger wrists, so I can rock those 47 millimeter pans. And I went watch shopping last Sunday, and we hit up a bunch of the ADs down in Chicago. Went to IWC. We checked out Breitling's, Panerais. We were all over the place. So was hanging out with some of my watch buddies at VC. We were checking out some used inventory at one of the ADs here. They have a pre-owned selection, huge pre-owned selection at this AD. And just wasn't feeling anything. So then I wanted to say hi to my pals at I'm gonna give it up, but at Omega, and went into the Omega boutique downtown Chicago, and I was trying to get an update on my Snoopy, which hopefully comes in soon. And I went in, sat down. I was like, hey, by the way, do you have this one piece that I haven't been able to find, and I haven't seen it in person? I've seen a couple on Chrono 24, and the lady goes, well, we just got one in, and she said, would you like to see it? I was like, for sure. So she brought it out.
Can we guess? Can we guess? Can we guess before you do?
You will. There's no way you're gonna guess.
Okay, go ahead. I can't.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I reckon it's a world time.
No,
The Planet
that's a nice
Ocean
watch, though.
World Time.
No, I think the heritage.
sorry.
Sorry, not the Planet Ocean. The Aquaterra World
Guys,
Time.
there's no way you're gonna guess this. Like they don't. These things just they're delayed because of the supply chain. And
Cold-Puff.
Nope. So from what I understand, they only deliver these to the boot. It's a boutique only piece, and the only way the boutique will get it is if they have a pre-sold order. So I'm assuming somebody ordered this, and then they must have backed out or something.
Well, okay, I think it's the
Ready?
really exceptionally rare version of the Planet Ocean, the Billy Ocean.
No.
Yeah.
And if you got
right.
that, you're definitely over 40.
You guys ready?
Chronoscope. We got Alaska Project,
Nope.
Ceramic
That
Dark
is-
Side of the Moon, the Gray Ceramic Seamaster.
All right, you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Go.
Yeah, let's
All right,
go.
buddy, I got
Do it.
the black, or double black Seamaster 300.
Wow.
You guys can see that.
Holy moly!
So
Wow.
this thing is sick. So it's like I call it the Ninja because it's literally super stealthy, and like you look at it and you're like, what the hell is that? So I've gotten
That
a lot
is
of
beautiful,
comments
man.
on this.
Congrats.
Yeah, that is gorgeous.
Thank
That is
you.
great.
Congratulations! Wow.
Thanks, boys.
Can I ask you a question? Is it eligible? Is it pretty eligible now? Worries,
Yeah.
Legible.
It's pretty legible. So
Yeah,
listen,
legible.
so it's so the whole watch is made out of ceramic. So the dial, the hands, the helium escape valve, the crown, everything except the movement, I guess, right? But what they did was they used an anthracite like luminescent material, I guess, or super luminova to make it stand out from everything else.
How's the
And
loom?
the loom is, that's my only complaint on this is it takes a lot for it to get charged up. You'll see it, but it'll fade out relatively easily. The loom's cool. It's blue, and then the minute hand is green. So the hour hand, everything's blue except the minute hand. It's pretty cool. But it's neat. It's scratch resistant. It's light. It's 43.5 millimeters, but it wears more like a 42, I'd say, because of the lug dimensions. I think it's 50 millimeters lug to lug. So
Have a good night, Mike. Thank you for joining us. We got a bunch of people praising the purchase, saying, "Well done, congratulations, sick,
it's beautiful.
congrats."
thank you.
Yeah, it's really definitely totally unique. When you pulled that out and showed me, I was like a little surprised
What?
because you don't see these at all. To be honest with you, to be honest, not at all. SLC
Yeah,
watch
what-
collector scene looks amazing. Congrats.
Yeah, one of my buddies works for Omega, and I did it, by the way, Kevin. I did consider the Tudor ceramic, but it just didn't have the wrist presence that I wanted. And this
That's
thing
really
just
great.
had it. So
It's really great.
and it was a little bit more unique. You know, I see a lot of Tudor. I mean, there's a lot more Tudor ceramics out there than there are these. And by the way, Design Atelier, I watched your video. He did a review on this watch, I think, a couple months back, and it was one of the reasons why I got drawn to it. So
There you go. Design. Hey, Omega better come with that sponsorship. Design. I tell you, you got it right here. The proof is right here. They better be sending you over some watches. Yeah, Big Sal. That's what Darth Vader would wear. Absolutely. I told him, I'm like, no more wearing the Bruce Wayne to the gym. That is going to be a great watch, honestly, for the gym. Super stealthy.
For sure.
Honestly. So one thing I asked, right, was because a lot of the forums or people would see the watch and they'd say, "Oh, it's like totally illegible. It's all black." Can you speak to that at
For
all?
sure.
Like all black watch.
I'm telling you guys, it's super illegible. You can't. Okay, at night you can't tell the time. Like there's no
Right.
way because it's all black. But
It's
you
not
can't.
possible.
I can't tell the
Yeah.
time. I can't tell the time on half my watches. Like unless
Right.
it's like an IWC Big Pilot or something. Like my VC, there's no way. Like nothing. So
Have you ever thought of getting some glasses or something to help you with that?
no, it's at night, dude. I can't if it's dark. Can't see anything anyway.
Right. Nobody can really read
But
the time.
I'm
on
just,
the watch.
I'm just.
Yeah,
I'm
nobody
just-
uses a
that's why-
watch to
and
read
that's why
the
you have
time
an
anyways, right?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
that's why I have
hard.
my
That's
iPhone.
right. There's just expensive piece of jewelry. That's it.
Yeah, no one like looks at the time on their watch. That's what your phone is for.
But
Sorry,
during the
joking.
day, it's really easy. And then when you photograph the watch, it's a different shade of gray, different shade of black. It's like it's cool. It changes all the time. So
Well, Juan, we're in good health. Marco, it's time for me to turn in. Thanks for having me on.
thank you.
Rancher, nice to see you, buddy.
Take care,
Benjamin,
Ranch.
be good, man.
Sure. And Wizard, always nice to see you.
Always pleasure, Rancher. Thank you, sir.
And
See
likewise,
you, Rancher.
with DMT.
So somebody asked about the weight.
No,
I
no,
just
man.
Googled it,
Take care.
and the weight is 115 grams.
Wow. I need that color on a PRX.
All black PRX.
All black PRX ceramic.
Marco, somebody said that they like that, but they also like the other black ceramic. Which one would that be?
The Tudor black
That's-
base ceramic he's talking about?
No, I think the Omega. Do they,
They make
two?
one. Yeah, there's a black ceramic, but it's a 42 millimeter, I think. With does it have a date? That one might have the date.
Yeah, hold on. I'll pull it up. Yeah, I know what you're talking
How
about.
many millimeters is that one, Juan?
This one's 43.5. Perfect for you.
Oh,
The indices
Yeah,
are
big
white. If
wrist.
I'm not mistaken.
beautiful, beautiful.
If you wear that watch with the Timex Indigo next to it, you should be able to then
To read
read
the
it
time.
at night. Yeah, read it at night.
Super chat.
Oh, here we go. We got Omar with the $2. Thank you very much. Saying I can't tell the time at night because Ari has my PRX.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh,
That joke will never grow old, to be honest.
No,
But
man.
this is the other one, right? So I think the crown, the
Oh.
two crowns are in steel, and that
Yeah.
bezel eventually might also be in steel. Yeah, I think they're a little different. I'm not
okay.
100% sure. Don't quote
They're
me. But it's
those
definitely
are either
different.
in steel or titanium.
Yeah,
right?
they might be
But,
titanium. Actually, you might be right. But yeah, what did I just do? Is it totally? In my opinion, it's totally
It's a
different.
cool ass watch.
It's
This is
cool.
like
Like,
that. This
this
would be
thing,
like
You know, the only problem I have with it, right? This is meant to be a diver, yeah?
okay.
yes.
Why would you make a diver that you can't see in the water properly?
You
It's
But
can't.
it's not the. It's a fashion piece. Like
No,
this,
it's
it's
got
got.
lumen. It's got lumen.
In the water, it's
It's
a
got-
lot brighter. A lot brighter.
It is a
Okay,
lot brighter.
okay.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, this is like like who uses their Daytona to time something, right? I mean, it's these are fashion pieces.
Okay. Full on John saying that his no day sub is 150-ish grams, so 115 is stupid light. Yeah, a ceramic case also definitely makes it wear a lot lighter than than a normal
So-
watch, if you will.
What's the risk? And again, I was looking at there was a ceramic IWC I was looking at it, and I was worried about it just because I worried that it shatters. Like, how likely is
Oh,
it? Are you
no.
going to shatter that?
Oh, no.
I mean, it's pretty
Listen,
tough.
it can happen, but it's
Yeah, but
more
it's
likely
very rare.
for it not to happen than it is.
Carbon shatters.
Yes.
Carbon does shatter, Wizard.
Yeah,
You're
and
right.
ceramic.
I asked him.
I don't think you'll ever scratch that fucking watch.
So the
No,
difference is
never.
though also is Omega does it very like it's very rare you'll see, there's some brands that make ceramic watch here, so I'll pull some up like Panerai, for example, actually has that problem with their ceramic pieces where
Maybe this is where I've read about it before.
yeah,
and
like
why I'm a
chunks
little
will come
worried.
off. Like
Yeah.
IWC has some problems also. Like you can't if the bezel like on here, sorry, it's really
Like you're screwed. You can't buff that out, right? Like
no,
you're screwed.
you got to get a hold like this is totally
New case.
fucked. You know what I mean? Like the lug is gone. You need a new case.
Yeah, I actually
That
tried
would
on that
suck.
very watch. I tried on that very watch, and it was just
Yeah.
yeah.
So it can happen. It's not it's not that likely to happen.
Right.
Look at that. We got to get you a full screen.
That's one. It's
shot.
beautiful, man.
That is badass.
So what kind of
Getting used to
strap
it.
is that? Is that a rubber? Is that a rubber
Yeah,
strap?
it's rubber. It's rubber with a like a brush. I don't even know what these are called. These like rivet things here.
yeah, it's got like the grooves, right? Almost
Yeah.
it reminds me of like the Oyster Flex grooves.
I got to tell you, the Omega does the best rubber bracelets.
They really do.
Like it's spectacular how they do theirs.
But yeah, this watch is sick. Like it's just a badass
Do-
watch.
So Juan, you don't have to if you don't want to. Can you share the retail price on that?
$8,600.
And what's crazy?
$8,600.
Okay, that's not
How much
ridiculous
does it go on
for something
Chrono?
that rare. That's not
I think
ridiculous.
I think they're selling over retail.
Yep,
Like,
because they're
you
that
just
rare.
can't
They're
get 'em.
actually, you can't find them.
Well, good for you, man. Good for you.
So
I gotta
one of my
look for-
buddies works for Omega, the national like trainer or whatever. Dude, he had even. I told him I got it. He hadn't even seen one like himself. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. They're just Omega's just not delivered like distributed.
They're just
them
that
to
rare.
boutiques.
Yeah.
Because what I guess, like, dude, they make this dials it's made out of ceramic, right? So they
Right.
make this dial specifically for this watch. So there's a lot more. The process is longer, and then with COVID and all this stuff, it's just they're not making them as much as they are regular Seamasters.
Well, I gotta look for one.
This looks badass, to be honest with you.
Wizard, this is a Wizard watch. Like,
Yes, sir.
Actually,
besides
to be
great.
honest with you, this is right up his alley, in my opinion.
Mhm.
These hold 11,000. Like, actually, it's pretty significantly over retail. Oh yeah, it's pretty nice.
That's super sweet.
Design Atelier says, "Damn, I can get one of those. That would be awesome." Yeah.
Here's the other thing too, real quick. So one of the reasons why I got this, and like, I don't know about you guys, but if I would have got a regular Seamaster 300, I don't think I would have worn it over a sub, right? So it would have just sat there. Like, this is so unique that I'm gonna wear it,
Yeah.
and it's gonna fit. It'll fit my collection,
That's
right?
beautiful,
like
man.
forever.
Great.
So it was one of the reasons why I pulled
Actually-
the trigger. I was like, this is like done deal. I really liked it.
McLovin asks a great question. Does this give you brownie points for the Snoopy?
You know what? I don't think it does.
Nothing
I was gonna
gives
get
you
the
brownie
Snoopy.
points for a Snoopy.
Nothing will give you
nothing.
brownie points for
They're-
that.
they're-
to be
You can walk into Omega and buy that damn gold watch for 35,000. They don't give a
They
flying
don't
hoot.
care. They don't care. It's just
They don't.
Omega's different. I don't know how
Yeah.
to explain it. They just I don't know. I don't get it. But
So
You know how much
Design Atelier
Omega
says-
has sold more now since Rolex are unobtainable? Omega's gone through the roof, guys.
dude, it's crazy, right?
It's crazy.
So
Yes.
the Speedmaster has become like an allocation only piece.
Yes.
it's
Yes.
crazy.
Fucking basic Speedmaster. They make these they churn these things out by the tens of thousands. Like, not to
Yep.
disrespect the Speed, it's a great watch. Right?
Yeah, it's a
like,
perfectly fine watch. Yeah.
it's a mass produced, like it is a mass produced watch. There's no two bones, to make about it.
You know,
And
you make
it's
me want to
become,
put
like,
on my Seamaster.
Allocation
One
only,
second.
like it just makes. I don't know. It's
Oh,
crazy.
you have one, right, Ari?
I have a Seamaster. Yeah, the older style, the one with the lacquered
Yeah.
dial.
That's
Bought it on
awesome,
purpose.
Ari.
Oh,
Yeah.
is
I
Very
explicitly sought this one out. I explicitly sought
that
this one out.
quartz or
No. It's
no automatic?
It's an automatic. Yeah.
Look at Omar. I used to buy a Rolex, but now I buy. So we were talking about this. Oh, before we get into this, we got Andres Borghetti with a $20 super
Oh,
chat.
very generous, Andres.
You're the man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the kindness. Saying evening, gents. Good to see the panel. It's nice to see you in the chat, man. I hope you are doing well, my friend. And yeah, man. Hope all is well. So yeah, we're discussing this in the chat. I was discussing it with Perth, right? The idea that Rolex will go boutique only for a couple of reasons. For one, like right now they have a wholesale model with their ADs, so it doesn't really make like if they can get full retail for their watches, why would they wholesale out their watches when they can get full retail from a boutique? Second, they have control over who they sell to at the retail level if they have only boutiques. And then what's the third is all right. So people like ADs are leveraging Rolex watches, and it's helping other brands sell better, right? So it's actually kind of counterintuitive because what you want is like the hype all on Rolex. And sure, Rolex is very hype, right? But people are now looking to other brands, Omega, IWC. I mean, there's a ton of IWC that sell at or above retail too, which is like, I mean, 2-3 years ago, you were getting IWC 20-30% off, and no
30-35.
There you go, right? So
it's been about, I'll tell you, for Omega, it's been about 6 months in Canada since they've just like no discounts, zero discounts. It's been at least 6 months for Omega in Canada.
Crazy for Omega,
like ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now it gets even worse, right? So we had that story that Spence was telling us in the WhatsApp group, right? That now even Vacheron is playing the AD games, right? So they had nothing in the display cases.
Yep.
They had everything back. They were happy to show everything to him in the back and like give him the VIP experience. But in the case, they're all empty. And it's only because he's a previous customer that they're actually showing him anything. It makes me sick, to be honest with you. It's terrible. Terrible. Design. By the way, Andres, thank you again for the $20 super chat. Very kind of you. Really appreciate it. Design says we have some speedies here. If you need, let me know. There you go. He will hook you up. And then he says, what's crazy? I think Rolex is not competing against other brands. They're trying to compete against their own. So I don't disagree with this.
Yeah.
And that's why I say going boutique only makes sense because what's it called? You instead of wholesaling out a watch, you get full retail for it, right? So who did it? AP went full boutique, right? So now they don't wholesale anything. They just get full retail for their watches, which makes sense. All their watches sell out. Are you going, Kat? You got to take off? Okay.
No, I had a question. I wanted to weigh in.
1 second. And then you have FP in the US that went also retail. So go ahead. You have a question?
So first of all, congrats, Big Sal. Beautiful piece. Wear it in good health. Big Juan, I mean. Sorry.
Big Sal? I was wondering. I was like, what?
Thanks,
Big
Kev.
Sal.
No, there's a big one. Big Juan, of course.
Thanks, Kev.
And to Big Sal because he's there. In terms of going boutique only, here's the problem. It goes to your point you made a few, many times. They have to distribute 1 million watches or close to it a year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be a substantial build out, right? To control.
But they sell out of everything.
No, but they'll sell out. It doesn't
It's
matter.
like they're printing money.
Rolex has pre-sold some of their watches for the next 8 years.
Well, the other one though is, they have long-term relationships probably that go for 10 years, like with a London Jewelers.
Yeah,
I think
watches in Switzerland, those kind of. They won't be able to cut them off right away, right? But I think what you'll see is less. There's going to be less. And less
I agree with that. But don't
boutiques.
you think though that kind of the watches of Switzerland, the London Jewelers, and I'm sure there's other mayors or all
John
the other
Bull, Van
that helps their brand as well, though, in terms of
course,
right?
No,
in terms of
Rolex doesn't need any help.
No, it doesn't help their
Rolex
brand.
doesn't need help from no one.
Yeah, but they don't need these guys. Maybe before, maybe
I don't need no help from nobody.
Right.
That's right. That's Rolex.
F you, get out of my way.
Joining us, saying being respectably late. Thank you. Saying new purchase arrived at home today. The problem is I'm at work, not at home. That's always a bummer. That's always a bummer. Thank you very much for joining us. Appreciate it. Big Sal saying Vacheron is going full boutique here in Boston. So in Montreal, we had at what's that snobby AD? What's it called? In downtown. Stefano, help me.
Which one of all?
Not Burke's, the other one. There's Burke's in Montreal, and then there's the other one.
Versailles?
Chateau d'Ivoire.
Chateau d'Ivoire.
Yeah, they used to sell Vacheron, but they don't
No
anymore.
more.
They actually got cut off.
They pulled it.
Awful. Omar says,
Those
Ari,
are Armenian Lebanese guys used to do backdoor deals, gray market.
dude,
So
they honestly,
Oh,
I
yeah.
went in there for a Rolex like 2 years ago, right? Oh my god, worst experience 2-3 years ago, worst
Oh, yeah.
experience ever. Forget
they're
it.
shitters. They're shitters. As people, they're shitters.
Yeah, they're not giving you anything. Ari, you have already taken my watch. Must you also take my pride?
Because I told him his PRX looks beautiful in my watch roll.
Gotcha.
Oh, ouch.
So Omar, I'm seriously asking, like, you like literally lost your watch? Like literally, I'm curious.
No, I doubt it. Design, I tell you, saying, what's the likelihood that Rolex goes
Never.
online? Very
Not gonna
unlikely.
happen.
You still need physical storefronts, in my opinion. You need the physical storefronts. For a luxury brand, you need those physical storefronts.
There's an experience. You walk into the AD and
Correct.
you know.
Right. Even if you're getting turned down, there's only exhibition-only pieces, and maybe you can't even put them on those exhibition-only pieces because the sales associates won't let you. You still need a physical storefront for people to
I agree.
acknowledge that you're a brand and what have you. SLC Watch Collector says, I think the Rolex move is to allow secondary watches to be displayed and sold and create a certified pre-owned program. Oof. As a gray market dealer, Stefano, what do you think about this?
I don't know. That's a touchy one. But I'll tell you this much: if Rolex ever did decide to go boutique only, that's when they're going to start an international database. They will know where you bought it, when you bought it, what you paid for it.
And that's gonna pour water on that market, huh?
No, but it's going to be like that. Wait a minute. You just got one 6 months ago. Why you want another Submariner? Oh, no more flippers on that way.
Fair enough.
You got one? You never get another one.
On the new purchase, man. It's gorgeous. You got your sights set. Now, the big question is, right? You got a new watch. What's next? What are you looking at next? Since you got the new watch, now you got to look at what is the next watch, you know?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to take a break. I've been buying so much stuff lately. It's terrible.
Yeah. No, I get you.
I don't know. You know, I'm just being patient. Just patient with
whatever comes in.
What
right?
calls come in, and then you just jump on them. You know, unless I see something I really like, I'm trying to just be patient now.
Yeah.
So
no, that makes sense. It's probably a good strategy, especially nowadays, because I think we're headed towards a slowdown. In the watches, to be honest with you, I think the market's
next time.
I think it's going to slow down in a big way. Don't forget that supply chain has been disrupted the last basically year and a half, almost 2 years, and they're starting to get back into the swing of things. So more watches are getting pumped out than ever. So we'll see what happens. I think it'll be interesting next few days. Oh crap! Look who we got joining us. We got the Dubai expat himself saying, "Hey Marco, what's going on, man?" He is the man. I love the Dubai expat. He's got awesome videos too, guys. I'm sure most of you guys are subscribed.
He does have great videos. Really like his channel.
If you're not already, please subscribe. Yeah. He's been showing off some really cool watches. So his friend got this Panerai UAE edition. A little expensive, not up my alley, but hey, I respect it. It's Pam. And man, he's got a wonderful Rolex collection. I'm a little envious, to be honest with you. A little jealous. And envious. Hope you're doing well, man. Oh, but yeah, guys, I think on that note, I might just wrap this show up, to be honest with you. We've been going an hour and a half almost. I want to thank Juan for coming on, showing us his new watch. Really appreciate it. We got the captain also who joined us, Ari, the Wiz, GMT, JJ. Thank you all. Oh, yes, you just picked up. Oh, shit. So you did see, he posted actually a teaser. Interesting. Hold on one second. I'm not going to wrap this up just yet. He had posted a teaser, I believe it was on his Instagram, of a new watch he's getting. I guess he got the Blue Dial Laureato, because I thought you actually got the Zenith Skyline. That was my choice on what you were getting. But interesting. Hold on one second. Let me pull it up. Oh, wait, I got to pull up his collection too. And if you aren't following him on Instagram, you do have to follow him. The Dubai Expat 87. There we go. This is sweet stuff. Oh my God. He's got a Bruce Wayne and he's got a Pepsi. God
Very
damn.
nice.
God damn, Expat.
And a sermon.
Yeah, and a servant, right. He recently picked this up too. This is the
The
poker chip. I think,
Nice.
yeah, this is pretty cool. I like
Nice,
this a lot.
nice.
Yep, let me drop the link for the after show for you, Perth. There you are. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to wrap this show up. Thank you all for joining me. By the way, Dubai Expat, congratulations, Nico, on the new GP. I'm looking forward to the video. It will be awesome, I'm sure. And I hope you do enjoy it, man. Enjoy it in good health. Guys, I want to thank you all again for joining me as always. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Friday Night Free-For-All over on JJ's channel, guys. And of course, as always, you got to wear your watches, guys. That's what it's all about. Take care, everybody.